Welcome back. Otumba Adenaike is a governorship aspirant in Ogun State, but he's from Ogun East Senatorial District. He joins us via Skype this morning to weigh in on the conversation. Good morning, and thank you for joining us today. But yes, we heard a lot about how it is the turn of Ogun West, and candidates or aspirants such as yourself coming from Ogun East have no business because it's the turn of Ogun West. Is that the case for you?
Okay. Thank you so much, Chamberlain, and thanks for having me. I heard clearly what my honorable friend said from Ogun West, but people seem to forget the history of this country. Now, Nigeria is recognized by the Constitution as having 6 geopolitical zones. It is difficult for the current president, our president, President Muhammad Buhari, to complete his term and now say to us that it is now the turn of the North East or the North Central. It will have to go back to the South. And when it gets to the South will position it wherever they choose. That is the situation with Ogun State as well. We have 2 provinces, which is established. We have the Egbado, which is Yewa axis. We have the Ijebu, Remo axis. Since the inception of Ogun State about 42 years ago, we've always positioned our political leanings along those provinces. It's nothing to do with whether we have 3 senatorial districts or not. Ogun is this unique state. The first person that became governor, as you all know, was our late father, Odobanjo, who was the first governor of our state. Then our papa governor went back to Egbado. Then he came back to Ijebu Remo during the time of Otumba Benga Daniel, which was positioned at the Remo axis of Ijebu Remo. Then when he went back to Egbado, he should ordinarily go to Yewa at the time, but they were muzzled out of it by the Egba, which produced the current governor. Now is rightfully this time of Ijebu Remo to produce another governor. And now we're being told that there was a zoning formula that was used when it was zoned to Ogun West. Well, as far as I know, I'm not aware of that meeting. A lot of my leaders are not aware of it. And all stakeholders that we know are not aware of that zoning. However, I, as the person, I've always believed in party supremacy because I'm a party person. I believe in party supremacy. But what we're saying now is this. Anyone from Ogun State could be governor. I was listening carefully to what my honorable friend was saying. The person could even come from the central if you so wish. You have that constitutional right to be part of the governance of the state. Everyone is qualified. From all the 10 people that came out from Yewa axis, all of them are qualified to be governor. So it's not an issue of whether there's capacity, there's ability or anything. The point is, we need to be fair to ourselves.
Yeah, but Adenaike, if I could jump in here. If you say you're a party person, why are you not towing the line of the party leader in the state who is favorably disposed to a candidate from Ogun West?
Okay, let me answer that clearly. Now, when you say the party leader,
in the state,
I said this clearly, right? I'm not opposing the decision of the party in any way. Let's make that abundantly clear. What I'm saying is the methodology, because it's one thing to say that the party stakeholders met with the party leaders, the chairman and all that. We all got together and we decided that, okay, it's only fair for the Yewa people to produce the next governor. There's nothing wrong with that. The point I'm making is that never happened. That never happened. All we were told, I remember when we had a meeting at the governor's office in Abeokuta on Saturday, when my senatorial chairman was saying that he heard when the governor told him 3 times at different fora that Yewa will have to produce the next governor. He was told. He never said they had a meeting. That is my senatorial chairman, who could not even affirm that there was a meeting where they agreed to zone. He said he was told. I mean, we're all students of English. We understand what that means, which means somebody is making a unilateral decision. And that is unacceptable. It's nothing to do with the...
Let me understand your point. You say that you've got a challenge with the methodology. Because now, let's assume this. If he comes up and says, okay, assuming without considering I get the methodology wrong, this is what I want. So let's work with a good methodology and get what I will prefer. Would you be willing to accept that? Would you then sheath your sword and step down as a candidate?
Okay, let me correct you. There's no sword from me right now. There's no sword at all. We're not fighting in Ogun. And Ogun has a standard. We do not fight ourselves. So what we do is we can disagree to agree. If my party, I'm a party person. I mean, I've contested the Senate 3 times in my state. And each time, whatever the party says is what I go with. I didn't come out fighting them. There's no need to fight. We can disagree. But what we need to do is to come together to agree a direction. Yes.
All right, so, again, sorry to jump in. When you contested for the Senate position, did you contest based on the provinces which you spoke about?
No, that was Senate. That was Senate. Senate is not based on provinces.
Okay, so for the Senate, it's right to go with the senatorial districts, but for the governorship, you prefer to use the provinces.
Well, you cannot use provinces with the senatorial arrangement because that one is clear. You have Ogun East, Ogun West, and Ogun Central. But with the governorship, it's 1 post. It's not 3. It's 1. And that one has gone with the provinces since inception. Why are we changing it now? And if we're going to change it, everybody should be part of that change. That's the point I'm making. It's nothing. I have nothing against Ogun West producing the governor. That's not the point. But the issue is that it must be done rightly. I will support my party position on any issue. But what we are saying is we should be part of that decision-making process. We're all stakeholders. I've been part of this party since inception, since AD days. I contested under AD. I contested under ACN. So what are we talking about? You cannot ostracize some of us and say we don't count. We all count. So the point we're making is let's make that decision together and then let's go to the primaries and win that election together. I mean, go to the general election and win together as a party. That's the point I'm making.
All right, so if the governorship elections were to be conducted and someone from Ogun West doesn't become governor, do you think that will be equity? Given that Ogun Central and Ogun East have both produced governors for about 2 or 4 consecutive times.
Okay, can I say this? I always believe in the will of the people. Let the people decide. Whether the person is going to come from Ogun Central again, or Ogun West, or Ogun East, it's irrelevant. Let the people decide that. After all, we're talking about democracy. Government of the people, for the people, by the people. Then let it be. That's the point I'm making. It's nothing to do with whether it's coming from Ogun West or not. I will support anybody that comes forward and say, okay, it's won the primaries as a result of what the people said. I will support that person.
All right, then.
It might be someone else.
Okay, we have to anchor at that point. Otumba Adenaike Adewale is a governorship aspirant in Ogun State and is from Ogun East Senatorial District. Thank you for talking to us this morning.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for having me.